pretty standard for the first scrimmage. The thing we wanted to accomplish as staff is just to put some of our guys in some adversity a little bit, see how they handle some things. So, for the most part, I thought it was good. Once we kind of hit a little lull there and we weren't clicking, it took a little bit longer than I wanted, but we finally came back and kind of settled down. And it was good.
The defense has kind of seen a lot of change over the past couple of years. These guys they're used to change.
Yeah.
How are they kind of handling your scheme?
They've been great. We've inherited a group of older veteran guys that played a lot of football, so they understand, kind of how the game works. This isn't the first time I've come into a situation. The situation I just left had a lot different, leadership, at the defensive side of the ball. So there's a foundation here. They've been great. They're all in. They're trying to do exactly what they're coached to do.
It looked a little chippy out there. Did you expect to see that level of competition, kind of chippiness out there?
But that's what we need. It makes us better. I think the one, there's a few things that we got to coach on tape to not retaliate in some areas. But when it gets heated and it's a good little matchup of offense and defense, I mean that's fun, and it's fun to see them actually kind of have a little heartbeat and experience it out there.
Coming from your background, David Gibbs' defense known for being proactive, aggressive. Is that a similar brand that you want to adapt here?
We're figuring that out. We're trying to find our identity as coaches as well. We went in today with probably a lot more defense in than most teams would, but it's kind of two brands of defense. It was an aggressive, then it was more of a passive, make them work, and we played both today. And we'll evaluate it once we see the tape and kind of move from there. But we've got the players we have. We got to find a way to get the best players out there and the best fit of defense to make us win games.
Being able to do that, is that kind of the fact that they are experienced, that you're able to implement those different?
Yeah. I mean their experience is why we're able to do it. So they understand that. We're open with them. They understand what we're trying to accomplish, and they understand the stresses and the situations we're putting them in. So once that being said, they're handling it great.
Does all of that give you guys a leg up on the offense at this point, or are you guys kind of farther along in the process than they are?
I just think the fact that we've got some guys that play a lot of football, and then when it comes down to it, defense is defense. They probably played some similar concepts in the past, where I think offensively, I'm sure that system's a lot different to learn and a lot newer. So I would say that would give us a little bit of advantage. But I mean, it's still two sides installing and trying to find out what we are. We found some great depth up front, with the D-line, and we're working on some depth at linebackers, but we got a lot of bodies that are doing some really good things. Trying to build some consistency on the back end. We've got some guys that play a lot of snaps, but we've got that's where most of our inexperience is. But I think we got guys right now that are maybe not going with the ones on that side, on that position, that are really making strides.
What do you see this defense do as spring practice continues?
Just tighten up on our fundamental part of things. We're doing some techniques up front that we need to get better at. And then understand why we're calling a defense and what we're trying to stop. I think that part of the education of football is one area that we need to improve on. And but they're getting it. They understand. I think our coaches are coaching it. They're trying to explain why we're calling things as opposed to just go out there and memorize. And I think with the addition of that and their football IQ keeping improving, I think we'll have a chance to be pretty successful.